What's up, and welcome back to another episode of the TYF Podcast.
It's almost those boys without one boy, but it's still the boys.
We're here.
We are here, live, back in the flesh. So, guys, hey, I'm glad we got to be able to do this episode. Thought we was going to go on another Thought we were about to go on another episode.
Epidemic.
Another epilepsy.
Lockdown. Thought we were about to go on another lockdown. I can't even talk.
Lockdown.
So I've been so excited to talk to you guys. Haven't been able to talk to you guys.
We were excited about getting locked down.
Yes.
We're talking about the Iranian stuff.
Iran and Israel.
Huh?
They beefing. That's why he's not here.
Okay, you got all that.
He's taking care of Iran.
He's taking care of. Oh.
Chill.
Nah, but yeah.
The war stops tomorrow.
We'll get into this in a minute, but I was on vacation in Bahamas. I was fucking shitting myself when I heard the missiles got sent over. I'm thinking, you know what? They're not about to allow any planes to come back into the U.S. I thought I was going to be stuck.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because
Hell yeah, lit.
there's a WWE event that's taking a place in Saudi Arabia, and they closed down the airports. So, like, it's in jeopardy of not happening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see if it happens. We'll know if it's going to happen or not
good.
by the next episode. But
yeah, if you want to find all your news, make sure you come here to the TYF Podcast on all our socials as well.
Yeah, like
But it's not credible news, though.
To date
it's not credible news. Just no. I mean, but we're as credible as the
Hulk.
What?
Incredible Hulk.
So, basically, I forgot how we was going. But, Iran and Israel have been at war for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Started with, like, the Hamas and etc. So, in recent news, Trump sent over some missiles, and, like, he wasn't supposed to. What he did...
He didn't even tell the vice president.
Okay, but he did, right?
Fuck it.
And so they were like, all right, now it's going to be a ceasefire. So they're like, all right, bet. He came to terms. I think 11 minutes into the ceasefire, they just started bombing again. And so they're like, what the fuck? And then Trump was like, he was on camera saying it's just two countries that have been at war for a long time that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And so, yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, he said he's getting fucking tired of it.
Right now, today is Monday.
Obama was trying to do that too. Like, that's why he was trying to do while he was president. He was trying to keep him safe. He was trying to... 2008.
I was going to say 10 years ago, but damn, it was longer than 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Been 15 years, bro.
Damn, don't tell me that, bro.
You were in elementary 15 years ago. Just to put it in perspective.
And then now you're eligible.
Beat my shit in third grade.
Now you're eligible to be drafted.
Bro, hell no.
So all I'm saying is if I get drafted, the first thing I'm going to say is out of everybody.
Israel.
What's the point of getting drafted if we have people signing up for the military that are reserved? You have people in active duty. You have Marines, Coast Guards.
What do we run out?
Out of all those people,
what do we
why you still got to give me?
What do we run out?
It's because we're American.
What do we run out?
Hell no, get on niggas from JRTC.
They don't revive.
Why don't...
They don't respawn, man. You stupid.
They don't respond?
They do not respawn.
Respawn.
It is not funny.
It's not funny, bro.
It is not funny.
There's no health packs out there, bro.
It's really... Bro, there's no chug jug. This is really a serious matter. But, we got to find the life in everything, bro. You got to find laughter in everything.
Hey, but we got, if not the best military.
For sure, most definitely. And we have the biggest budget besides
we're not going to go right away. But I think if the numbers start getting low on our side, we're going to start sending people.
Hey, if you got to do a draft after we're at war, we're already fucked.
Yeah.
That's a sign.
Nigga, that's like doing a draft in the middle of a game when you down 100 points.
I'd be very upset if the news came out saying that the first round is done. And
bro, I seen a video. I don't know how accurate
first
this
wave
is
crazy,
but it looks very freaking accurate and it looks scary. I seen this when I was on. Here we go. I'm gonna send you this, Gabe. Imagine you outside and you hear this.
Yeah, scary as shit.
That's what it's like, bro.
Yeah, they got fucked.
They're the bomb.
I don't even think those are the bombs that...
Moment of silence.
Those aren't even the B2? Is right, B2?
Bro, that's
I don't even think those were the B2 attacks. Yeah.
If you start to think about what's actually happening,
God got us. God is in control of everything. God is in control of everything. But this is really scary, bro. You know what? You shouldn't be scared because God got it. Don't be scared. Don't worry.
I mean, there's not much we could do about it, anyways.
Shit, I can't stop a missile.
Exactly.
Shit, I still gotta go to work.
A missile gonna stop me, but shit, I can't stop a missile.
Missile gonna end you. What you mean? That's crazy. Imagine, bro. Like all the places you can be whenever war strikes. Imagine all the places you could.
Imagine you running a red light and a cop pulling you over. As soon as he get out, nigga. Oh shit!
Crazy. Dude, I think you just did. Yeah,
At that point,
at that point, you just gotta dip.
that's your only option, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do? Write yourself the ticket? I'm not taking my time out of the day to go to the police department and be like,
Hey, I know I was wrong. It's on his body cam. Sir, his body cam got deactivated.
this is actually
It was
just,
somebody else. Yeah, that's all AI.
That's absurd. Like, imagine the situations that you could be in just in your everyday life when that just happens. But then again, like, is there any place in Texas they would actually, like, bomb, though? Like,
True story.
because they're bombing
You heard
the
about
nuke
I think
sites,
they call
right?
sleeper cells?
Hold on. What?
They're bombing, like, the bases and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And then people were making a theory because, you know, we have 4th of July coming up. They were like, don't pop fireworks. Because, like, you know, that's when you're going to least expect it. And then you think it's a firework going off. Next thing you know, God asking you, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do that moment?
You see the light.
You see the light? You see the tunnel? You get
So
that
people
7
talking
minutes
about
replaying of your life?
That'd be crazy if it actually just replayed everything in your life. Because, I mean, a lot of people, when they're like, you know, because a lot of them, obviously, the machine hits the beep, and then they get that second, you know.
Heck yeah. For sure.
A lot of them say that it flashes, but it's like, what type of flash?
Yeah. When I pass away, y'all will be in my 7 minutes of replaying my highlights.
Bro, the way I see it is, time isn't even, like, what is it? Like, if you really just want to simplify it, like, how can you just... It's like they basically just put, like, a stamp on, like, right now, later, and before. If you really, like... I may sound stupid and, like, I'm tripping.
Hell yeah.
But if you think about it, someone was able to explain time and put, like, metrics to it.
Somebody's able to explain Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. And then you talking about time?
But I'm saying, like,
how was the first clock created?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they created that and put that
into... Did you get here from 4th of July?
I don't give a fuck. I'm glad we're here. Because, bro, there's old places, like, where it's, like, a calendar on the floor. And, like, the sun will tell you what time it is and shit.
Niggas still didn't answer the question.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's like... But
no.
And that, like, accounts for, like, the daylight savings time over the year, too. So it's like...
Wait, if you know your directions, I believe if you know where north is, you can put a stick in the ground and you can take that direction and it'll tell you about depending on where the sun's at, about what time of day it is. Something along those lines. So you can do that at home. You can do a DIY.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, those things were created centuries ago. So it's like just some motherfucker was... I don't know. I think just to me, I'd be...
You know what trips me out?
But I'd be looking up at the moon and shit at late at night after I'm a couple pulls off the yard and stuff, you know? Just... Why can't I be there?
How those heads get at on Easter Island?
Easter Egg Island, right?
I think it's just Easter Island.
No?
I don't think it's Easter Egg Island, nigga.
It's Easter Egg Island with no Easter eggs.
I low-key think it is Easter Egg Island.
Oh, no, it's Easter Island. It might be Easter Island. It might be. Or it might be Yeast Infection Island.
Whoa. Easter Island.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, why the fuck would it be Easter Egg Island?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? That's a good... How them motherfuckers get there? And then somebody had the good idea of let's dig around them. Now they find that it's actually a big ass head and little arms and little legs and shit. You know that's trippy as fuck. You
like who people? It's just crazy to think
and
like
pyramids
before,
too.
Because obviously like I don't know. I just feel like now it's like everybody's kind of, I wouldn't say the same, but we're all within our same, like, nobody does anything, like, too crazy. Or at least not a large population of the world does stuff that's, like,
have you
their
went
life
outside?
is... Huh?
Have you went outside?
That's different, though. I'm saying, like, all of us, we're always on social media. All of us, we have, like, our jobs. All of us, we have, like, we're all different in our own way, but we're all, like, not programmed, but we kind of have all, like, the template, like, job, wake up, we go here, go there. Like, it's only a vast amount of shit you can really do. You know what I mean? But it's like there's people off
do more shit.
There's people off the grid. There's people off doing, like, they're living a completely different way. So the way I think of it is like before internet and before like all this stuff to like that got us to the point where it's like, okay, all of us are always using Wi-Fi. All of us are always like making posts. All of us are always on social media. All of like we're all doing the same shit every day. Like it didn't used to be like that back then. Like I feel like people had a different variety of purposes. Does that make sense? Because it's like you don't have time. Your phone takes up so much time out of your day, and if you don't believe that, you can literally just check your screen time. Like you can still only be spending like, let's say 2 to 3 hours a day, which is usually on the lower side for people around our age. But still, like, if you put into perspective how much time you spend a day, a week, just on your phone and using your phone, and you see how much time could be spent elsewhere, it puts it into perspective for me.
How much do you
thinking
spend on
before,
your phone, Wayne?
I'd say like 2 or 3 hours a day.
You outside, you being productive, you doing...
Within that, yeah. Cause
you're trying to stick to your old the old reality, because I love it. I'd like to see my little sister outside, like how I used to be fucking outside, playing basketball, hurting my fucking knee, touching dirt, making mud pies, whatever the fuck it may be. I don't see that no more. Now I see some children are being taken care of to the extreme. Like, you know what? Just as a matter of fact, just stay inside so you don't have a fucking heat stroke. Cool, yeah, it's hot. I get it. Fucking get the fucking hose, put it on your neck, drink some water, get back to playing. But I do understand, like, she's a girl and like her cousins ain't around all the time to play with them. But I mean, go back and go outside. Look at insects.
I used to go play outside by myself.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be,
you know, like
I told him I'm gonna go play outside. She like by herself. Like, yeah, I mean, who else am I finna go play with? I mean, my little brother was young. At some point, he was younger than me.
You couldn't play with him.
Yeah,
like that.
To where I couldn't play with him. So I was outside playing by myself. Until then, he was able to come outside and play with me.
The bike was my best friend, bro.
But
the bike, the scooter.
You wouldn't be outside?
Hell yeah, I was outside.
Did you have have the bike where like you had the big tire in the front and then like the two small ones in the back?
Training wheels.
And then you'd like hit, and then as soon as you turn, it like spin you.
Training
you know what I'm talking
wheels,
about?
yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
The one where you sit down real low.
Yeah, real low. And yeah. I remember I got one.
It's something like, you know how like a 3-wheeler is, but similar to that.
Yeah,
bro.
But every time you would turn, it would like swing you.
Some fun shit that I like.
You'd be able to hit some mean ass U-turns.
Your pedals are on the big ass wheel. Hell yeah, that was lit.
Some fun shit that I used to enjoy doing, random as fuck.
Taking a shit outside.
Oh,
restaurants.
That's a story for another day.
Establishments.
Anyway, sprinklers in the front yard. Nigga, we used to have sprinklers.
You used to
break one side, and then go other side. Nigga, I used to run in between the water.
Oh, yeah. I used to go to neighbors' houses to do that. Because I had dirt yards.
Bro,
mud slides, mud pies.
I pull up right here at the light. I've seen often a few times more than I used to. Kids walking, going to a gas station, and now they got sodas, and then they're walking somewhere else. There's like 2 dudes, there's like 3 girls, there's like a group of kids with young kids now, and I'm like, I hope they're safe. What the fuck? But I'm glad to see the fucking kids are out. And I hope like other people are glad to see the kids are out to where like they don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? To where like hopefully like they don't get fucked with, so the other kids can see.
To be honest,
other kids are like, well, let's go outside. I mean, they're outside. You get what I'm saying? To get other people back into the habit of getting back outside. Cause I hope it's not all the way till my kids are born that I'm gonna be like, all right, now your little dumbass is gonna have to be outside, go find some dirt to kick around before I put you to work. I don't know, go play. Like, here's some puzzles inside.
You know what generation it is?
So go do some shit outside.
It's the generation of people who are like right above us. That's like turning 30 now, almost 35. It's that group that has our kids inside iPad. I feel like now as a generation, we've always seen on social media, YouTube, we want our kids to be outside. So then I feel like it'll be revamped eventually. But people always say it's because of all the shit that's happening, people kidnapping, murdering, doing all this stuff to children. Mind you, this shit was going on in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. When we were growing up, it was happening. It just wasn't as public. It just wasn't out as much because we have social media.
There's cameras now. I feel like it might be a little bit safer.
Yeah, fuck it. Everything being recorded.
You would think, but
the Tesla next to you is recording as soon as you get out of your car.
I remember when I was little, I would always go and it's like the establishments, like half the establishments would have cameras that I'd go into, and now it's every establishment. Not that I was ever trying to steal, but I just would say honestly, Walmart used to have a lot more aisles with not cameras in them. Yeah. And now more, I'd say Walmart now in every store that I've been to, Target, whatever the fuck, even like small convenience stores, bro. Like, even though like
everywhere has cameras.
The homegrown, like
it's like
they just gotta buy a couple rings, bro.
I was at Walmart trying to get a flashlight. All the flashlights locked up in the case with the camera in front. Like, bitch, I can't even get a flashlight. That one says 90
shit, y'all used to have a fucking game stick right in front of me so I can play.
Yes. I heard a story about a dude here at Walmart in Tyler that would go in
just playing
with a backpack. Just walk in, the things will be open, and he just stuff games in his backpack and walk the fuck out. And he did that like several times along the course of I think a couple months or years. I'm not sure to be exact. I'm not even sure if that shit's in Tyler now, I'm being honest with you. But if this guy got caught, and then they were like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Like, when nobody caught me. I mean, as of right now, that's the story that I heard. So, I mean, I'm not sure how
that's
true
insane.
It is. But he said, well, like, nobody caught me.
Bro, yeah, I remember going, like, running to the freaking, and I mean, I think this is still, like, kind of exclusive to our generation in a way. Because motherfuckers these days can just be like, oh, I already have a fucking credit card. Like, because, bro, you can buy any game you want online. You don't even got to go to the store. I know it's always been like that. You don't got
to camp out. You don't got to wait on a
I know it's always been like that. But before it was like, nobody was using, like, now, the amount of kids that I see that are, like, from the ages, like, of 8, 10, 12, all these motherfuckers have Apple Pay, bro. Like, I'll be behind someone at, like, or I'll be at work, and I'll be, like, ringing someone up. And it'll be like an 8-year-old, 6-year-old, because a lot of them are like, they'll come like with their little league teams or whatever, and like they're like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Your phone's newer than mine. Like, it's insane. But like for me,
you expect them to carry their parents' card and lose it?
No, but it's just like the fact that
bro, our parents would give us cash. That's what he's saying.
And then the dumbass would lose it. Some idiot would lose it. You ain't gonna lose your phone. So it's a little bit more convenient that the little fucker has.
No, but it's just like the fact that that's where we are in life, like to the point where it's like these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's like there's still kids doing a lot of like.
You should put a sign in your restaurant and say, "Put your fucking phone down when you walk in here."
But then, bro, the amount of people that pay with Apple Pay is insane. It's insane. The amount of times I have to hand that card reader out the window is absurd way. It is convenient, not at Walmart, but obviously because Walmart isn't gonna accept Apple Pay if they have Walmart Pay, and you know they're gonna. Okay. I understand that. That's why I enjoy going to Target. I enjoy going to Target.
Man, speaking of Target, man, I miss the nostalgic of Target. I miss like walking into Target, seeing those lights curve.
I was like smelling hot dogs and nachos and
nachos, popcorn. No, I was motherfucking Starbucks. There's a fucking Starbucks every 5 minutes I go. Everywhere. There's a Starbucks in Target. There's a Starbucks right outside you walk out.
There's a Starbucks in...
Down the street.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Starbucks at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
In the mall?
No.
Across from the mall? And then you keep going down.
Starbucks is not in the mall no
more. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like 2-3 weeks ago, they got replaced by a homegrown place.
Road. It's inside Brookshire Rice Road.
But there's... Oh, shit, nigga. There's that whole bin there. So that means there was 3 Starbucks within a 5-minute walk
Starbucks
distance.
In the shopping center of Jason's Deli, too.
There's a Starbucks in Barnes & Noble.
There is a Starbucks in Barnes & Noble because my girl used to work at that CVS.
There's the Barnes & Noble, the one outside, and then the one that was in the mall.
And one across the street.
Wait.
And they have a 7 Brew right there. They have a 7 Brew and a Dutch Bros in between.
The one down the street.
Nigga, how many Starbucks are in Tyler?
Hey, look. And then you turn right.
Those assholes have their
And then you turn right on the loop. Coming from the mall and coming from those Starbucks. Go down 3 minutes and there's one
Starbucks
right by Dairy Queen.
Who's to say there isn't?
And then you go down. And you get to Cane's and Planet Fitness.
Starbucks.
Right there.
And then you come to the North and that shit.
You have the one by JT.
That's a long distance between
But I'm saying you get to the one by JT, and then once you pass the one by JT, they start coming back up.
There by Cracker Barrel. That's pretty North Tyler.
And that's the fucking north you can go.
That's the Alphas now if you can get.
That's South Lindale.
Literally, that is South Lindale.
But
one
Dutch Bros también. They're growing a little bit. I don't know how big they were before. Me personally, if I had to rank Dutch Bros, 7 Brew, and Starbucks, I'm not gonna lie, I probably keep Starbucks at 1, just because
You drink matcha?
No. I know it's popular as fuck. I've seen like lavender matcha and shit.
You saying no because there's memes about it? Mm-hmm. Or you dead ass?
What?
You saying you don't drink matcha because there's memes about drinking matcha?
Okay, going back to...
Oh, no.
Hold up.
No, I haven't heard that.
I'm a matcha nigga now.
You offended?
No. I don't.
Tell me why you offended.
I probably wouldn't drink matcha, but that's just because it doesn't sound like something I would like.
Starbucks are in Tyler. We're going to go back to this matcha. Guess.
12.
15.
17.
Oh, close, bitch. I was going to say 18.
There's fucking 17. I just counted them. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, matcha is so good, bro. Even before that trend came out.
You like
I'm
chai?
a matcha nigga. You know.
I like this one.
Do you like boba?
I like this.
I don't know. Having balls busting my mouth just don't sit right with me. Hey, if you do that on your free time, that's up to you. Not discriminating, not saying anything. Me personally, I don't like balls in my mouth except for gushes. I love when gushes bust in my mouth. That shit tastes so good.
Gushes bust way harder than the boba does.
But like with the boba, you gotta sit there. You gotta sit there and you gotta do some Patreon activity on there for the boba.
You're right, and like you kind of with the big ass straw.
With gushes, you just you can.
The big ass straw makes me feel uncomfortable too, cause I'm in that bitch like.
Damn, I ain't had boba in one time. Okay, once a boba. Nah, imagine you take a shit and that whole come out like Orbeez.
That's how it is whenever you drink a refresher with dragon fruit.
That's how it is whenever you eat corn.
Nigga, I was just gonna say corn. Hell yeah, nigga. I be like,
yeah, keep your.
Wait, bro. So y'all look
Thanksgiving be crazy.
So y'all look at y'all shit.
Like,
make sure I'm good.
I'm most definitely looking at my shit.
You gotta make sure you're good.
Like, just like staring at each crevice of it.
Shit, I do. Nigga, I be shitting. I'm like, damn, I done shitted that much already.
What the fuck is in that toilet?
Cause that hoe be breaking down. Like, and you don't even realize that hoe be breaking.
What breaks?
Like the shit. Pause. Whenever it's coming out your ass, bro, that shit just be. That shit, you be thinking like you shitting like a long ass. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, fam.
Alright, but let's change topic. Before we start losing followers.
Well, I had.
Alright, bet. I'm not putting the shit topic in.
Nah, nigga, I had a turn though about this big, bro. I'm like, ain't no way this shit came out me.
You ever been there for a while?
Wait, tell us about your trip to the Bahamas.
So, fellas, I just went on a trip to the Bahamas. It was a wonderful trip. You know, got to spend time with family, away from work, you know, away from having to wake up at a certain time every day.
Annual trip.
Good, you know. Didn't get any sleep the night before.
Annual trip.
A trip, we recorded the podcast. I then went to go pick up my girlfriend. We then went to my house. I thought I had a lot of time. No, we actually only had 20 minutes to be at my house, and then I took a quick shower and we left to Dallas. Okay, we went to Dallas. I took a little bit of nap in the ride there. Woke up when we got to the airport.
Uber.
My girl, this is the thing. I guess it's because I'm a gentleman, but my girl has never made me do this. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess I naturally just carry her luggages. Okay, so I naturally have to carry 2 suitcases and a backpack whenever I walk into the lobby, right? So mind you, we're in a rental car. Mm-hmm. We're in a rental car, and like, I packed my bags. I did everything. I'm like, I hope I don't have my gun. And I'm like, I gotta drop this rental car off. We're not gonna have this rental car. We gotta get another rental car. I can't take my gun in the airport. Okay, so I'm sitting there and I go through all my luggage and I don't have my gun. Perfect. Okay, go through TSA, do everything perfectly fine. Starting to get a little sleepy. So then my girl, she wants Starbucks, right? We go to Starbucks. She got 2 items. Oh fuck, we just talking about Starbucks. She got 2 items. She got a small ass. What is that? A venti? Like the small one's a venti, right?
Small one is the biggest one.
Small one is a grande. She got a grande.
Yeah.
Tall. So tall.
What about the fucking Starbucks?
She got a tall, and she got a fucking biscuit.
Yeah.
$16.
Uh-huh.
Don't buy anything in the airport. You will get taxed on tax on tax.
Except if it's McDonald's.
Man, McDonald's pretty reasonable. Anything else, tax. Okay, anyway, trip was wonderful. We got there, landed in Bahamas. Perfectly good time. First day, chill out, some drinks, took shots, took pictures, all that. Went out.
Lots of fucking shots.
Lots of fucking shots. Went out, took a shot for Gabe. The next day we woke up, took some more pictures, some
more shots.
So then my family, my parents, they wanted to go to a city tour. I didn't want to go to a city tour. I felt like it was gonna be boring, and I didn't. So what me and my girlfriend did, and my brother and his girlfriend, we got on fucking jet skis. Got on fucking jet skis. So if you ever go to the Caribbean, anywhere in the Caribbean, there's guys on the beach walking. There's guys on the beach walking. This time they weren't selling anything illegal. Okay, this time they were trying to give out jet skis. Okay, they gave us 4 different prices.
You were looking at guys on the beach?
No,
they come up to you.
Anyway, they said at first they said $70 per jet ski, then it was $80, then it was $90. Then he got firm on a price. He was like, okay, we'll let you go out there for 45 minutes. We won't tell you when to come back. You can just come back whenever you want. $240 for 5 people. I'm like, oh hell yeah, bro. Them jet skis were so fucking fun. Hell yeah. Then we went on a
20 minutes.
A rum tasting tour. It was supposed to be rum, chocolate factory, and cigar, kind of like what we did last year, right?
Who the fuck? It's I mean, okay, yeah, cool. This is the country's signature stuff, right? Puerto Rico. Where do we go? Dominican Republic. So it's fucking hot outside, humid, tropical-ish.
Yeah, near the equator.
And they want you to drink fucking hot coffee.
We still drink that shit.
I fucking didn't the second.
It was good as fuck.
Suck a dick.
Anyway, so we're doing all that. Okay, I've got into my cigar era. Whiskey a little bit. So I'm thinking we're about to do the cigar thing. Line up a cigar. I said, oh, so we get a cigar? We see the guy rolling it. She's like, oh, no. We're just showing you him rolling the cigar.
Oh, lit.
Where the fuck is my free cigar at? I paid $140 so they don't get no free cigar? She's like, no. Nigga, there was no cigars to buy. They were just showing us him rolling the cigars. I'm like, what the fuck? So then...
we didn't even pay for our experience. And then I got a fucking cigar.
Mm-hmm. They lit it for me.
You fucking did. Mm-hmm. He sure fucking did.
Oh, me and Gabe had a because we went.
We
went to. Oh yeah, you talking about when we did that dirt bike? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Damn, I forgot about that one.
There was a guy that handed you it, and then there was a guy next to him that lit him.
I feel like fucking presidential for free, dead ass. Because there was one time me and you went, but you was fucked up. Nigga, you did not want to go.
They were showing us making them. They're like, oh yeah, you don't get these. These are freshly made. Mm-hmm. But you get these. I'm like, I love it.
Yeah, they gave us free.
They prep for us.
Yeah, I had nothing like that in the Bahamas. But anyway, it was a great trip. Ended up going out. Some comical drinking. Had dinner.
This is some comical drinking.
Yeah.
What does that word mean?
Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. 'Cause I just said a word. I don't know what the fuck comical means. I just said a word.
Like casual.
Yeah, I meant to say casual. Fuck y'all.
It's like that TikTok that was like whenever the nigga in the friend group is trying to make new slang and everybody catches it.
Yeah, way I ain't mean to kill your vibe like that, but y'all was doing some casual drinking.
We're doing
some comedy drinking.
Y'all telling jokes and drinking.
Yeah, I went to casino, lost some money, you know. I came up a little bit, but then I should just cashed out. Me and my girlfriend were leaving the casino. I'm like, I only got $15 in chips left before I'm going to go cash the chips. I'm like, black or red? Okay, I'm walking past the roulette table. She says black.
Obviously.
And then I always go for red. And I look at the board, it's trending in red. I'm like, should I go against her? Or should I okay, I'm like, you know what? Putting 15 on black. If I lose it, that's okay. That's her fault. I fucking won. I put this on black. I'm like, hey, I came up. So then I ended up leaving out. I lost $50 that night. But I took 100, and if I would have lost 100, I would have been fine because that's all I wanted to spend. Then next day, we're leaving, we're packing, did everything, got everything, went out. So my mom said, "Be ready."
Yeah, I heard that before.
It'd be checked out at 11.
Oh yeah, that was on me. That was on me.
I'm thinking, be out of 11. I mean, get your suitcase. Be down in the lobby 11:02, 11:03. No, I get a message at 10:51. We're leaving now, brother. I mean, I'm packed. But I'm not ready. I got 9 extra minutes. Why the fuck do I get down there at 10:58 and the bus is pulling off?
That's what you get. You had to get Uber to the airport? I hope you did.
Fuck a beat.
I hope you did.
No, there was 2 buses, asshole.
Yeah, you bitch.
There's 2 buses. So I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, you said 11. Like, they're like, hey, they mean business. You better be ready. Okay, anyway, food. Cool. So then it's not letting me. You know how American Airlines, you have to check into your. I'm taking so long on this, but I'm enjoying telling y'all. You have to check into your plane the day before, right? Before you get on the plane. So for some reason, me and my girl, we were on the same ticket. It let her check in on my phone, but it won't let me check in. It said like a trap, not a trapezoid, but like a triangle with an exclamation point, like hazard. It say, please see guests when arriving to hotel. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I check in? I'm like, maybe it's my phone, maybe the Wi-Fi, all that shit. Tell me why. I go to check in. I go to check in. Oh, sir, come with me. You've been selected for a special screening. Nigga. Special screening. My shit had SSSS. So I got a cigar, right? And I didn't know if I could bring the cigar because it was a Cuban cigar. It was Cohiba. I opened up my suitcase, didn't give a fuck. I took the wrapper off, and then I kept the cigar. Okay, cigar that I have right now. So boom. Okay, I'm going through. I'm checking my bag.
Did you bring us back one?
They take my. No, I did not. They take my. Bro, I almost didn't even get a cigar because I was walking on the street and niggas like, here I got fresh cigars, bro. Them hoes are so nasty, and them hoes came open, bro. I hate buying shit that's already open. Anyway, that's another story. So. We're going through TSA, and she says, oh, wait, sir, here, wait with me. All I hear is, I need a supervisor. So my girl ends up going by herself. Everybody else goes by themselves. So then the guy takes me. He takes my shoes off. He does everything. He said, are you fine with me patting you down right here? I'm like, oh, sure.
Now let's go to the back.
We're going through TSA. So there's like 600 people looking at you when you're going through TSA. Yeah. Okay. So he's patting me down, back of his hand, cock on hand, he's everything. He says, "Is this your bag? Can I check it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Check my bag, going through everything. He's feeling on me. Pause, but he's just doing his job. So he's checking. Of course, he's doing his job. Okay. So then he takes my shoes off and he get like some type of card, and he goes like through the inside of my shoe. He goes through the inside of my shoe. He does my hand. He does my hand, all that. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I've never had to do this. Like, I've seen the videos and stuff like that of me. Geographical channel. Yeah, I've seen all that. So I'm like, you're like, all right, you're clear. I'm like, why did I get selected? He's like, oh, it's random. Just like that. It's random. That's the way he told me. I'm like, oh, okay. He's a brother as well. You know what I mean? Read between the lines. So then, I had a scar. I had a scab right here. So I started scratching my scab. So next thing I know, I get checked in. I meet up with my girlfriend, my brother, and everybody. We're walking through. And now we're walking through the main TSA, okay, where they have the offices, the building, all that. The security officer, like TSA, police, Border Patrol and Customs officer looks at me and, hey, sir, come with me. I'm like, there's no way. I just went through all this. Like, I wasn't expecting. I thought I was done. He told me I was done. Bro, mind you, my whole thing right here is full of blood because I scratched his scab. Bro, they took me inside a room, and then he didn't have a Band-Aid. Yeah, he gave me a little Band-Aid.
The fucker literally in the same episode, we could probably timestamp it, said everything went smooth going through TSA.
But yeah, that was my experience going through customs as an African American male.
What if it was random?
Then it was random.
But usually when that happens, aren't they looking for someone?
Yeah, typically.
Damn.
There's probably a threat their way.
You were a threat.
Oh, like
have you seen the movie Carry On?
Movie.
Carry On?
No, it wasn't Carry On. It was the one that we watched here.
Carry On.
It wasn't Carry On. We didn't watch Carry On. I didn't watch Carry On with y'all. I watched it for Christmas with my family, and I watched it with my girl at her house. We watched that movie to where it was a concert. What was the name of that movie?
We also watched the one about the guy in the airport with the earpiece saying,
"Yeah, that's Carry On."
Yeah, we watched that here.
I didn't watch it here.
You left before we finished it, and you kept watching it.
Damn,
or you fell asleep.
That movie that you had put on Netflix to where his daughter wanted to go to a concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah, I forgot the name of that.
They're in here fucking looking for me. So yeah, so that was my experience. But other than that, Bahamas trip was lit, pretty lit. Got to enjoy myself. Yeah. Oh, fuck! I've got one last part. Okay. So then,
Trap is the name of the movie.
Yeah, Trap. So, bro, we're now mind you, there's no good restaurants around.
Lit.
Guess what the shit we ate before coming back to the United States?
Burger King.
Wendy's,
nigga. Mm-hmm. I waited 40 minutes for some Wendy's because there was really nothing else to eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
What's
the most that you would spend at a fast food establishment before you're fed up? Like how long do you have to be?
Bro, hold on. That's a good question. Good ass question, bro. Last year, coming back from Puerto Rico with my girlfriend, fam in the airport, I got a 3-piece and she got a 2-piece combo. $37.
What'd you get? You over there like eating at the airport and shit.
$37. But yeah. Matter of fact, when I was on the plane, it was my girlfriend and I. She had the middle seat, I had the edge seat. So mind you, we're coming to the last people, and there's like a
fat person sit with y'all.
No, hold on, I'm getting there, bro. And I was like, what if there's somebody with like some extra cushion on them?
Mm-hmm.
That's squeezed in between both of us. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't a crying baby. All I hear is, Achoo!
Nice. You inhaled that.
Mind you, I'm like, there's no way she's finna sit right here. Yep. Lady that was coughing.
Mm-hmm.
Coughing. Sat right next to us.
And then?
And yeah, I fell asleep. So hopefully I didn't ingest anything while the plane was taking off. Yeah, I knocked out.
You fucking did, dude. You're like this. And then her fucking particle just went into your fucking mouth.
She had to get to my girl. She had to get to my girl before she got to me.
That's nasty. You know how nasty that is?
Modo. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, so then that was my experience. And I believe that right there, that's it.
I have a question.
What's up?
Whenever you're indulging in alcoholic beverages, at what point or what feeling do you get that makes you feel like, okay, this is a good drunk?
So
like I'm at a good level right now.
Usually I don't. I feel like y'all have only seen me drunk like one true time.
I don't know if you're fucking faking it or that's actually you being drunk. Cause
like when I'm drunk, like of course, like I still realize what's going on. Me, I feel like I'm still aware of my surroundings when I'm drunk. But no, y'all have seen me.
Cause you know what's crazy? At the prom after party, I felt like you were faking everything.
Nah, hell nah, bro.
I was like, Is he for real drunk right now? I was like, I've been around him when he's drunk, I think.
Nah, bro.
The few times I've seen you drunk, it looks like you're faking it.
Damn, y'all think I'm faking being drunk? I'm taking the same amount of drinks as y'all are. What the fuck?
That's why I'm like, does he just not feel him? He don't gotta fake it if you don't feel him. Like, fuck.
Because it seems like you're trying to do what you're doing.
Trying to fucking like trip, fall, and hold yourself. I'm like,
first of all, y'all niggas ain't never seen me trip and fall when I'm drunk. Ever. No, but I've seen you like go hug somebody and then we like take our picture and then we like drunk as fuck. I'm like, nigga, that was 5 years ago.
I know, but like that seems super fake. Not like
he's saying one in there's instances.
Like there's lots of things I can't really put my finger on.
I feel like it's because you don't. I think it's because you don't look in your face. You don't look drunk.
Because some people you can look tell they're drunk.
You look awake, bro. When I'm drunk, you could tell I'm drunk, bro. Most definitely. My eyes are fucked.
He doesn't go. He give you that little side smirk of like, I don't know. Israel, I don't know. Israel, you could just tell. When he starts scratching. Yeah, you could tell he's drunk. Yes, like he's drunk. You could tell.
Nah, but
when Israel's drunk, he wants to keep it going.
Yeah, he's like, we're going next for the party going. Like, hey, nigga, hold up.
We're still here.
No, bro, it's because like when I'm drunk, like I'm still aware of my surroundings, but then like I'll do something about like then I'll come to realization like, what are you doing?
That was a drunk moment. Yeah, I think we've all had those moments. But that doesn't answer my fucking question, bro. At what moment do you feel that you're there? Or that you feel like you've drank enough that you're going to be in a good mood for the rest?
I start getting a little hot. Hot. Yeah.
Like that's the first symptom?
Yeah.
I think it's for me is when I start to feel my face heavy. And I could feel my eyes are smaller than they usually are. But it's like a comfortable like the standing still just feels good type shit. Does that make sense?
I know I'm drunk when I'm like here. I'm here with y'all, we're doing something, whatever the fuck. But like I'm thinking of my shit in my head and I'm just in my head thinking, I guess answering my own question. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to like zone back in over here. But that's how I know, like if I'm to myself talking to myself, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not usually in my own mind. I thinking and answering my own questions while I'm here with you guys. Unless I'm like faded off because I'm here with you guys.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Once I start to fade off and I'm like, okay.
I also know I'm drunk when I start denying shots. If I start saying no, I don't want it anymore. Yeah, I'm up there.
Nah, you're not drunk enough.
No, it's because like I don't like getting too drunk.
No. I think I've gotten to the point where I clock out when I clock out. Like I know.
Oh yeah, nigga, we done seen you black.
Nah, I'm not doing. It's because bro, like. And it's to the point. I think it's funny. I think it's funny because the first couple of times that like we hung around with Daisy, she wouldn't let anybody say no, and she still kind of doesn't. But like to me, like I feel like she's already seen like how I tell y'all no, so she's like, yeah, he's, you know.
I don't be giving a fuck. You gotta take a shot because everybody's taking a shot.
If everybody's taking a shot, you have to take one. Obviously, that's just. You know, especially if it's already poured up for you.
If everybody's taking the shot, you're not gonna take the shot. You're gonna be like, nah, I'll watch y'all take a shot. I guess if you don't drink alcohol, if you're alcoholic,
but it's because
recovering whatever. Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Drink some water.
I feel like everybody knows. Everybody knows their limit. You know, everybody knows their limit. So, but at the same time,
we gotta push those boundaries. We gotta make those limits. Like we gotta bring them up here. That way, whenever you're right here,
you know what?
You don't feel it here no more.
Let's go drink with Andy. Let's go drink with Andy.
No. I'm only comfortable getting drunk around people that I know will take care of me. But I've never been in that situation.
You don't think we would take care of you?
No. That worded that fucking completely wrong. The drunkest y'all see me being is because I was comfortable enough to, if I was to black out, I know y'all would take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
So where have you been the drunkest?
I accidentally black out, so I mean I don't think it makes a difference.
Where have I been the drunkest? Probably when we were in DR and we was about to go eat dinner. That was probably the time I've been the drunkest. Because literally
I was drunk. I got drunk.
I threw up 3 times in that day. 3 times in that day. That's how I know I was the drunkest.
I got drunk when I drank when we had already been sipping together while we were getting ready to go to the steakhouse, just us 3.
Mm-hmm. You pre-gamed.
And then when we got there, and I ended up drinking.
You got a margarita, you got a beer, and then you got another beer.
And then I had like 2 more margaritas. Mm-hmm. No, it was 4 total. Because that in the video that you have of me, it was 4 of them. Or you took it, I think. But it was 4 of them. I think we had a shot at the restaurant too. Did we not?
I don't know. That's probably my drunkest time.
I think my drunk. Yeah, that's probably. I was really drunk there. A lot of my drunker times were. Well, no Dallas for Israel.
Threw up in my car.
Nah, but damn, I've been drunk a lot. I've been drunk a lot.
Nigga.
Bro, what the fuck? Now I know why y'all be talking shit. Like, now I see it.
Drink to black out. I think that just happens.
Now I see it, bro.
Do you ever purposely drink to black out?
No. I've never purposely, like, I want to black out. I always just end up there.
I'm putting this on camera right now. Next time, our trip that we have in August, I'll get blacked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Sure.
Because I think I don't have to drive.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's a like supposed killer in Austin, and that's where you want to get drunk.
I'll get drunk in the crib.
Yeah, you want to fuck up all your senses when you in the street.
I'll get drunk in the crib. Then whoop all your ass and pool, nigga.
Not drunk.
Oh no, there's a pool there.
A swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool. You always nigga talking about let's get an above ground pool. But y'all talking motherfucking mind, nigga. I ain't getting no motherfucking above ground pool at an Airbnb.
Hey, you know how long it's gonna take to fill that bitch up?
I don't care what you finna say, bro. Tell me that's not ghetto. Bro, you finna bring
BYO pool.
Imagine you an Airbnb host, bro, and you see 8 people in your backyard on your Google Nest camera building first in a above ground pool. Then they finna use up all your water that you pay for.
It's not even gonna fill up. It's not even gonna fill up.
And you want me to get in there?
It's not even gonna fill up.
They want to get an above ground pool for
Who's they? Who's they?
Y'all.
That's not me. Don't put me in that category. I never went out once.
I was drunk when I did that. I was.
My girl reminded me of that the other day. She's like, Chris will be. They said Chris will be down. She's like, oh hell no, he's not gonna be down. Like, then y'all all ask me with a straight face. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. You look on your Google, you on Airbnb, look at your Nest camera, and you see 8 people trying to build a pool first. Then you gonna get in a pool that only got 3 feet of water, nigga. The fuck out.
4 feet, bitch.
And then so what we gonna do with the water once we done?
Drop it on the lawn.
Drop it out on the grass, and then they can't host the next people. Boy, y'all some hoes. Y'all some sick people.
Hey,
y'all some sick people.
Airbnb.
What are you gonna do? Obviously, you gotta drain that shit. You dumb as fuck. We gotta leave these niggas.
Why would that be an idea in the first place?
Because we were drunk. I was drunk.
Going with it. I'm just going with it.
I was drunk.
I support my ideas.
He get drunk and want to build above ground pools. Man, let's fire this nigga, man.
Some people get drunk.
This nigga's a danger. He's a danger to society.
Else, bro.
You want to get drunk and build above ground pools?
This is crazy.
I want to get drunk and do whatever.
You want to build a pool at somebody else's house. You want to build it at a rental house. That's crazy.
Nigga, that's like building an above ground pool in a hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, basically same shit. Like a hotel parking lot. The hotel yard. Use the hotel water.
Low-key, man. That's low-key the meta. Just go around filling up buckets of water and don't ever pay your water bill. Just go to different establishments.
And we're going to leave that on that note, okay? So, guys, we want to appreciate you for tuning in today.
Thanks for tuning into the TYF Podcast.
Thanks to
like, comment, subscribe, share all the videos.
Make sure you fucking share the videos. Check out the shorts.
Tell your
check out our reels. Check out our Snapchat. To all of my African American people that's watching, happy belated Juneteenth. You know, happy belated Juneteenth. You feel me? Hey,
say it.
Make sure you tune in for another episode next week.
Next week.
TYF Podcast.
We're going to be here.
We're going to be here. TYF. We're signing out. Peace.